Today we're going to be trying out some Blue Diamond Xtremes. YouTube, welcome to the channel. My name's Jason. Here on this channel, I do a lot of food and product reviews, so if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Like I said, today we're checking out the new Blue Diamond Xtremes. So the new Xtremes from Blue Diamond. Get ready for a mouth-blazing, fiery flavor rush, all on a superfood. Warning, this snack kicks back. So as you can see, they come in 3 different heat levels and flavors. We have the hot level, which is Cayenne Pepper. And if we go by the little flame right in here, just has 2 flames. Next up is Ghost Pepper, 3 flames, so it's a little hotter. Then we have the hottest down here, the Carolina Reaper, 4 flames there. All right, so we're just gonna work our way through these to the hottest one here. So we'll start off with the Cayenne Pepper one. Like I said, this one's just rated as hot. And even though this is Carolina Reaper, and we've done some Carolina Reaper stuff on this channel, varying in heat, I'm hoping these have some really good heat. I don't think they're gonna be, you know, super hots. I mean, these you can just buy in any pretty much grocery stores. I don't think they're gonna have anything too dangerous here that can really mess up your day. And I am going, and typically in hot foods, the farther down the spice is in the ingredients, the less heat it has. So if it's one of the top ingredients, then it's gonna bring a little more heat. So this one, ingredients, almonds, second ingredient, cayenne and onion seasoning. We got chili peppers in there. So the cayenne seasoning, but what is in that seasoning? How much cayenne pepper is actually in that seasoning? And like it says, these are smart snacking superfoods, as they claim to be. 60 servings per container, so serving size is 1 ounce, about 28 nuts, 170 calories, 15 grams of fat, 140 milligrams of sodium, and 5 grams of carbs. All right, there's no crying in snacking. Ooh, those are some covered almonds. You can see the seasoning on there. That's a little scary when I see that much seasoning. But again, we're only on the hot ones. These are the cayenne pepper. Not getting much cayenne smell. I'm just smelling almonds there. So I think I'm just gonna go with like 2. Try out a couple of them and see how they taste. Immediate heat right on the tip of the tongue. Taste-wise, not bad. Went from the tip of the tongue to the sides of the tongue. Now it's on the roof of the mouth. Not like a ton of heat, but there is some good heat there. I mean, these are fairly hot. If you're not used to spicy things, I would recommend probably not even getting these if you don't like spicy stuff. Definitely don't go with these 2 because we're only on the first one and it's got heat to it. The heat's already dissipating. Like it hits your mouth. You can feel it move through your mouth as you're eating it. It hits your tongue. It hits the sides of the mouth, the top of the mouth. Now it's in the back of the throat. But as it's going through, I no longer feel it in the tongue, no longer feel it in the roof of the mouth. Now it's just in the back of the throat. So it goes through pretty quickly. Taste isn't bad with these. I like these. I mean, these ones, I was surprised. For being the lowest level of these, I'm a little worried. Now I can already feel a little sweat coming on too. These ones are gonna be really hot. Because this is the mild of the 3, and this one, like I said, packs some pretty good heat. It goes pretty quickly. So we'll see how long these ones stay. All right. Let's cleanse the palate between the 2, or the 3. And by the time I took a drink, the heat was already pretty much gone. I can still feel a little bit in the back of the throat, but not much. All right, so now the ghost pepper. I'm expecting these to be quite a bit hotter. We've done quite a few ghost pepper things here. I think we've done like ghost pepper popcorn, ghost pepper jerky. There's the ghost pepper Packy chips, which are I know in the comments on that video, a lot of people are like, oh, it's not spicy. Others like way too spicy. It depends on your heat level. I think the Packy chips are fairly spicy, almost along the lines of this spice level. So we'll see how much this one is. And let's see where the ghost pepper is. Almonds, ghost pepper seasoning. Again, how much ghost pepper is in that? It includes extractives of ghost pepper. But pretty much the same thing as what this one said, just this one said cayenne everything, and this is ghost pepper. So I have a feeling this one's gonna be quite a bit hotter. Let's see if there's any difference in the nutritional facts. 70, 26. Just a little less sodium in the ghost pepper ones. Everything else looks pretty much identical. Again, there's no crying. I don't think there's gonna be crying, but there's gonna be some sweating going on. All right, the ghost pepper. I'm really getting nervous about getting this powder on my, I mean, does it have any warnings? No warnings. We'll check the other one. When we get to, let's see. Almost look identical there. As you can see, those two. I think the ghost pepper ones are a little darker. They don't show up as well on the camera, but with my naked eyes, I see just a little slight difference in the color on those ghost pepper ones. So let's try out a couple of these. I like the taste of these ones better. Like ghost pepper doesn't have much of a taste to me as the cayenne does, but I know this is gonna be, like that was immediate. The cayenne, you feel the heat immediately. This is gonna be more of a slower build. So we're just gonna give it a few minutes here. Because right now I'm like, I could eat some more of these, but I know with ghost pepper I need to wait a minute. Yeah, and it's starting to build right now. Like the cayenne immediately, wherever this touched in your mouth, you felt immediate heat. So that's why I felt it immediately on the tip of my tongue. As I chewed up the nuts and I got more in the back of the mouth, and then as I swallowed it, the heat followed. This, like when you're eating them right away, like I still feel heat from this one. I don't feel that immediate heat from these. It's starting to build more in the back of the mouth. But almost not as bad. Like, I'm gonna have a few more of these because right now I'm not feeling much more heat than I did after this sort of dissipated. Like there's heat in the mouth, but I can't tell if it's left over from this or if it's from this. So let's go with a couple more here. It's weird. I'm almost like, this is like the cayenne pepper heat is more like needles, poking needles, you know, that stinging sensation as it goes throughout your mouth. This is just more of a slow, dull burn throughout the whole mouth, which isn't as bad, I don't think, as that one. Like it's still hot. But the pain, it's weird because with different peppers, you're gonna get different types of pain. Some are slow, some are very fast, some are needles. That's what I'm getting with the cayenne is like the needle heat. This is just more of a slow, full mouth burn, and it's building. Not as bad, and I like the flavor of these ghost pepper ones better than the cayenne ones. And as I sit here, my mouth is getting a little hotter, but it's just, I would have to compare it to maybe, like if you eat, I always go back to like Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Like that kind of heat where it's kind of a slow, full mouth burn where it's not the needle burn of the cayenne peppers. But again, taste-wise, much better. I like these much better than I like the cayenne pepper ones. And the heat's, it's not that bad. You know, I've had 4 of these. Yes, my mouth is hot, but it's not burning. But what I want to do now is just take a little pause. You won't know anything happened. You won't know there'll be a pause because I want it to dissipate before I try this one because I don't want to eat this one and is it the heat from those? I'm gonna wait for it to dissipate a little bit and we'll come back and try out the Carolina Reaper ones. All right, the Xtremes Carolina Reaper, the hottest. The heat in my mouth is pretty much gone. There's still a little bit, but I'll be able to tell. Should be pretty easily if this is going to be that much hotter. Again, they don't really have much of a, let's look at those. Again, they all look pretty much the same. Maybe this is a little more orange colored. You don't smell the peppers, I don't think. I'm not smelling them. I'm always a little nervous when I do Carolina Reaper stuff because, you know, how much Reaper is in this seasoning. Ghost pepper, again, to me, I think the cayenne peppers seem to be the hottest just because of the way the heat hits you with the needle sensation compared to this. It's just more of a slow, dull burn. So I'm a little nervous on the Carolina Reaper ones. I'm gonna do 2 and then we'll sit here and see. Like I said, most of the heat is pretty much gone from my mouth right now. So any new heat we know is coming from this. All right, the hottest, the Carolina Reaper, Blue Diamond Almonds. I'm gonna guess right off the bat, there's not much Reaper in here because Reaper doesn't have a very good taste. And if they put too much Reaper in here, it'd throw these almonds off. People will probably just be like, they're not that good. Because I really don't taste anything other than almond. It's building. It's building in my throat right now. Like I feel the heat building in my throat. Not so much my mouth yet. And that's the thing with like, say, these two. These are more, let me turn them so you can see them. The Ghost Pepper and the Carolina Reaper are more slow burn. You know, it builds slower. So you could eat more of these before you start really feeling the heat, and then you're probably gonna suffer. Now, the heat from the Carolina Reaper, it's not bad. Again, I only had 2 nuts, but now my tongue is getting hot. Like, I don't feel anywhere else. The throat's fine. Now my tongue is, the tip of my tongue is starting to burn a little. So like, again, I'll keep saying the cayenne is just a really quick needly pain. As soon as you put it in your mouth, you feel that heat from it, but then it goes away really quick. Where these ones build fairly slowly and then get hotter and hotter. So where this, you'll probably just eat a few and be like, okay, ooh, that's too much. That quick pain will keep you from eating too much of these. Where these are slower, where you may eat quite a few of these and then all of a sudden that pain's gonna hit you. And for eating 2 of these, the amount of heat that's in my mouth right now, like I said, on my tongue, is pretty good. This has got some good heat. So if I ate a handful of these, let's say a serving size is what we say, 28 nuts. You ate 28 of these, your mouth is gonna be on fire, I think. My tongue is burning with 2. So definitely be careful, which I don't think I've touched my face. You know, you're gonna get this, I can already see it in my fingers. That's why I keep using a napkin to try to get off there. You don't wanna touch these and touch your hand, your eyes, because you get that powder in your eyes, it's gonna be burning. Definitely recommend washing out really fast. So be careful with your fingers, what you're touching. That's why I was wondering if they're gonna have any like warnings on here, like do not touch your eyes with the powder from these the dusting on these chips. So yeah, it's a hot one, these two. And the taste in this, again, I don't taste the Reaper in there, so this tastes good. This, you taste the Cayenne. I'm not a big fan of the Cayenne taste. These ones are the best. If you want just to eat a few almonds, you want the heat, go with the Reaper. I don't think it's, you know, if you're used to some heat, I think you can handle all three of these. Just depends on how many you eat in one serving. If you don't like heat at all, and you're not into hot things, I would recommend staying away from all these because they got some serious heat with them, and it might be a little too much for you. So there you go, the new Xtremes. We got Cayenne, Ghost Pepper, Carolina Reaper. Let me know in the comments below, have you tried them? What did you think of the heat level and the taste of these? I think these two taste the best. This one, it's still decent. I don't hate it, but it's definitely a different heat sensation from this than these ones. Careful with that one. That is a very slow builder, and it will get you. It'll sneak up on you, especially if you're eating quite a few of those. And throw it in the comments. How many can you handle in one sitting? Is it no problem for you whatsoever, or is it like one nut and I'm done? I'd be interested to know. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a new video. I'll see you guys next time. All right, so we might as well try one of each at the same time, right? We'll do the Cayenne, a Ghost Pepper, and a Reaper. Yeah, so it was kind of weird how I put it in my mouth. I'm just trying to keep as much of that dust off my hands as possible. I gotta say, taste-wise, these are good. I have that immediate stinging on my tongue from this one here, so I know I'm getting the sensation of the Cayenne first, and these ones are gonna be coming. All right, here it comes in the throat. That's starting to build a little there. Heat in the mouth. Again, it was just one of each, so it's not super bad. Yeah, these are good ones. They definitely pack a punch. I don't know if they're gonna make you cry unless your heat tolerance is really, really low. I'll see you guys next time.